More than 100 law enforcement agencies have withdrawn from helping Milwaukee police at the Democratic National Convention.
According to the chief, the agencies cited concerns over new policies related to crowd control. Our Lauren Linder has details from downtown Milwaukee.
Milwaukee Police Department requested the help of more than 1,000 officers from other law enforcement agencies for security at the Democratic National Convention. Now, even though the convention will be scaled down here at the Wisconsin Center, losing many of these officers will make things more complex for Milwaukee police. The Democratic National Convention is just 3 weeks away, and in that time, the Milwaukee Police Department now has to deal with a new task.
Well over 100 law enforcement agencies have withdrawn.
Chief ALFONSO Morales cannot say how many officers that will leave him with for security reasons, but says the reason agencies pulled out of the DNC has to do with the Fire and Police Commission directives given to him just last week related to crowd control. Specifically, a directive to discontinue the use of tear gas and large amounts of pepper spray.
When you rule an unlawful assembly to help break up that crowd, once we deem them unruly, it's a safe manner in doing so. Not having those tools increases the potential for more violence.
That's how the departments in West Allis, Franklin, and Fond du Lac feel. They're just 3 of the local agencies that withdrew, a loss of 30 officers altogether. West Allis's chief saying in part, "I am unwilling to ask West Allis officers to work in an uncertain environment where they may not have the appropriate equipment to safeguard citizens and themselves." On the other hand, some agencies, including Glendale and Brown Deer, tell TMJ4 News they still plan to send some of their officers to the convention. So where does the police department go from here? Chief Morales says he's concerned if they'll have enough law enforcement to protect Milwaukee, and doesn't reject getting help from the National Guard or federal government.
Those will be options, and those options are still at the table.
Chief Morales says when it comes to peaceful protests, they don't need a police presence. But when things turn violent, it's important that they have less lethal tools at their disposal. Reporting in Milwaukee, Lauren Linder, TMJ4 News.